This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today is Tuesday, May 25th, 2010, and we're going to take a look at ECOB Blue Products. It's a NASDAQ bulletin board stock trading under the ticker ECOB. See by what it did yesterday. Huge volume came pouring in, 8.3 million, 63% gains. I want to take a look at this and see what to look for with something that makes a big move like this. Of course, the indicators for the most part all should be bullish based on that big of a move, and you'll see the cross, positive DI cross, ADX turning up. Things like the accumulation, distribution, and money flow are just spiking. Same with the Chaikin spiking due to that volume surge and all the buying yesterday. CCI still in a good position, full still with plenty of room to move. Trix actually broke its, starting to put together a downtrend. It still managed to hang on to the uptrend. Of course, I've said before, Trix is smooth and slower, so you see it's just starting to make it. That's a pretty fast turn actually for the Trix. It moves a lot slower typically. RSIs, when things make a big move like this, you'll hear this referred to as the power zone all the time. When your short term, your 7 has already broke through it, 14 and 21 are coming rapidly after it. I'd see this actually started to make its turn a little bit in previous days, where especially pulling this hammer this day. Saw some nice buying, obviously, to pull it back up off of 20 cents. It should have given you some kind of indication. That's a great support level. If people were looking to buy, that's a good entry point. If you catch it that second day there, see it hold. But that's neither here nor there at this point. Now it's what do you look for? First and foremost, as always, long-term moving average, the 200-day right there at 40 cents. See, 40 cents. Hit it. I refer to that, bumped its head on it, came back down. Always a tough source of resistance. This might be the play that come the opening bell this morning. I'm not sure if this surged late in the day or how it did it, but it closed awful close to the high of the day. This could be one that wants to gap through it. Of course, then you really got to be paying attention. You don't want to get caught in a gap and trap if this does happen to pull back. I usually use a little bit of patience before I go chasing after something like that. But this could be one that has a possibility of gapping in the morning, especially since it closed obviously pretty strong at the end of the day yesterday. The next PPS resistance we're going to want to see this get through. It's pretty much right there with it. Want to see it push through this old high, especially of 44.5 cents. Right there, about 45. So we want to see it break through this 200-day. We want to see it push above that. Now, what do you do if it pulls back? Well, for something to be a sustained move, you really want to see this. We don't have to call this from 20 to 40. We want to see this hold this 30-cent area. If it pulls back, put a support resistance line in there. See, it's got historically, 32, 33, 32, 30, held 30 pretty well. And 30 actually formed as a source of resistance when it came back through it yesterday. So if it pulls back, we want to see it not only hold that area for about a 50% rule from the 20 to 40 cent move over the 2 days, and because of the PPS support. That's the kind of thing you look for. If it wants to pull back below that and close below it, we should be a little bit skeptical that it might try and drop again the next day, or it might consolidate in that area. Typically, that 30-cent area would be probably a buy point for most people based on retracement rules and the support and resistance. So what we're going to look for again today is see volume come pouring back in, and see this move continue to blow through the 200-day and the PPS resistance at 45. In a little bit longer term with the bigger move, we're going to want to see it take out that old high there at 53. Really put some challenges to this 60. We want to see it take out that 53 first. Wipe that out, and then we'll look for some other ones. It's going to be pretty heavy up here near 70. You can see it hit 69 several times. That was a pretty good area of resistance before it started its dip, would get its drop from that point. That'll be a great source of resistance again when it gets near, if it can ever get up near 70 and push towards that. Look for that as a form of resistance also. Based on kind of what went on before in the past, I would be inclined to believe this is going to take on volume again today and push again. I'm not sure if this was news driven yesterday or what have you, but looking at it from a technical standpoint, let's look for it to take out 44.5 and 53. Let's look for volume to keep surging and coming in. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Take a look at ECOB.